All right, I'm doing another Chronophoto today. This is the game where it shows us a picture and we have to guess what year the picture was taken. And you can play along as well. So I'll try to remember before I make my guess, but I'll tell you to pause the video and leave your guess in the comments below. And it's kind of fun to play along. And it's interesting to go and see other people's guesses and where, you know, somebody was like, oh, I knew when that one was right away, and somebody else is like, oh, I thought that was 30 years earlier. And then on a different era, you know, they might be the other way around, and it's just fun to see what people, and see people's thinking, you know, oh, well, I guess this year because of this car in the background, and then I was surprised, or, you know, so it's interesting, I think. Ooh, party, do they have a party mode before? Is that new? What's party mode? Oh, cool. Okay, so, yeah, here we go. So, let's try this. So I think if you use this code right here, I will copy that. So I think you can go type in that code, and I might even be able to leave a link in the description to this with that code. I'm gonna try and do that. You can actually try out the pictures that I'm about to do. So you can play along, watch them on the video and guess, or you can go guess them all, you know, do it yourself right now beforehand if you prefer, either way. But either way, yeah, make some guesses yourself and let us know in the comments what years you thought. And let's give this a shot. Here we go, round one. Ooh, okay. Well, this has gotta be the 80s. 80s for sure. But there are 10 years in the 80s. So which one are we gonna guess? These feel really early to me. But it's like an assembly line, you know, we're making lots of these computers, but they're very early primitive computers. I mean, that seems like such a tiny screen now, doesn't it? I mean, I feel like there's tablets bigger than that. My son has a tablet bigger than that, probably. And we've got the old style floppy drive where it was actually a floppy disk, not the harder floppy disks, the stiffer ones. So I'm gonna go 80. Ooh, let's go 83. 83 was a good year. Lots of great people were born in 83. Ooh, it was 84. Oh, okay, so close. Well, I'm glad I went 83 instead of 82. All right, well, that's a good start, good start. All right, photo number 2. Ooh, okay, so after hours special, we've got some dancers. I mean, this guy here, it seems 70s to me. This guy, these guys seem straight out of the 70s. But it could be 60s as well. I don't, you know, I don't know the distinguishing between the 60s and 70s very well. So I think I'm gonna, ooh, actually, no, I said 70s, but I'm thinking more 60s now, actually. Because, yeah, I'm gonna retract my previous statement and say more 60s. I'm gonna go, because it's hard. I wish I could see their feet, actually. I'd like to see their shoes, but I don't see so much bell-bottom types of pants. That may be slightly there. I can't see this guy's pants at the bottoms, these, but I don't know. Over here, this guy's glasses seem older to me. So these two guys, I'm thinking like more closer to 70s, and this guy closer to 50s. So it's kind of in between, I'm thinking. I don't know, it's really hard to say. What's on her? I feel like there's writing on there, maybe. Maybe it's just a shadow or something, but. All right, I'm gonna go 67, kind of hedge my bets a little bit, later 60s. 78, oh, I should have gone with my first instinct. All right, I mean, the black and white is part of the reason I thought it was older. I don't know the styles well enough between the 60s and 70s to distinguish those, but all right, next picture. Should have gone with the 70s. All right, First Lady in the White House, Dolly Madison Avenue, equality, outpatient abortion facilities. So First Lady in the White House makes me think, this is But I don't know. I was gonna say, is this like Hillary Clinton when she was running, but the style is all older than that, so it's not, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, the style is more, it's interesting. I'm getting kinda late 70s, early 80s vibes. I don't even know if it's into the 80s. I'm kinda thinking 70s. With the hair and yeah, this feels more like 70s. So I'm not sure what the first lady in the White House thing is about. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe they're just saying that we need to elect a woman president. I mean, people said that forever. Obviously. Tough. I'm thinking, it's funny because the last picture was in the 70s and it looked so much older than this picture, partly because it's black and white, but. Let's go 75, right in the middle of the 70s. Ooh, 71? Really? Okay. That's kind of wild that this picture, was the last one 78, I think? No, I can't remember for sure. But this one is several years earlier than that last picture. That just seems crazy. All right. Next round, round 4. Oh, I keep forgetting to tell people to pause. Well, hopefully you remembered to pause and leave your comment. I'll go back and add text on the screen. I always forget to tell people to pause and leave their guess, but hopefully you did that. Now, this is interesting because, look at that, we got a COVID mask. Not necessarily, but probably a COVID mask. Now it's not unusual to see people, you know, riding horses out in the desert with, you know, some sort of a mask because of dust and stuff, but these definitely are more what you expect with COVID. We didn't really have these homemade masks around the ears thing until COVID. So this is new, this is recent. We've got, lots of people with masks, There is one guy without a mask here. And this car back here is pretty new. The question is, I mean, most everybody's wearing a mask, which makes me think it's during COVID. We're gonna go 2020 or 2021? I'm gonna go 2020. Got it exactly, all right, all right. It's interesting how there's certain things that really pinpoint a time period, right? And COVID especially really gives you a narrow window there. All right, well, we got one more round and I'm only about 400 away from my high score, so this could be a really good one here. Ooh, okay. This has gotta be really early. Weird, they almost look, just the weird quality of the picture. It almost looks like a wax figure instead of a real person. Actually, is it possible that it is? I mean, we've got this railing, there's like a reflection here, like there's glass maybe? Are these wax figures? Their positioning, their posing feels odd to me. We do have a reflection here, like maybe there's, and kind of up, there's some, but that could also just be an artifact of the, you know, sometimes when with old film cameras, if you could get weird things in there with how it was developed and even a partial double exposure or something. So that could be just a trick with the camera. But this does feel kind of like if you had a display in a museum or something, what it would look like. But the background looks more like, I mean, there's a door back there and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say that they're real people and it's just a little bit odd posing and some poor issues, some issues with the, oh, but this is glass, okay. Right. The reflection I'm seeing is right here, and there is a door here in the cabinet that has glass. Okay. So I retract my previous statement. I no longer think this is a piece of glass in front of them. I think that's just a piece of glass there. Okay. I didn't notice that was a door with a cabinet. Yeah. Okay. So it's just the posing feels odd here, and I think it's just partly the image quality makes their skin look different. So so I'm gonna go really early. What should we say? 1902, 03. I think this is really early on. Partly because of the quality of the image. It's interesting that there's like this railing here with the gate that they're kind of sitting in like they're like in a gated off area back there. It's kind of weird. Let's go 1903 because, you know, if you were to guess say 1900, you could only err on one side, right? If we go a little bit over, we can be close on either side. So 1903. 1903! Oh, yes! Wow, okay. Clearly my best score ever. Game results. Okay, so this one here, 1978. This one, 1971. Really? That is 7 years older than that. I mean, am I the only one that thinks that's crazy? It'd be really interesting if this was in color and that was in black and white. Would I feel the same way? I don't know. It's hard to say how much of it is because of the black and white and the color, but wow. Well, I got two of them right on. So 39-22 is my total. That is my high score for sure. Oh, is it because it's in the party thing, it's not keeping high scores? Oh, I only missed this one by one. I had two of them that were right on. It was the 70s that I had the hardest time with. I don't know, it'd be interesting. I guess the next time I do one normal, I'll have to see if it counts that as my high score. Well, it doesn't really matter. I know that it's my high score. So 39-22, very good. All right, well, go in the comments where you posted your guesses and let us know what your result was. How'd you do? Yeah, and especially the two in the 70s. Let me know if you were surprised by those, so. Anyways, there you go. That was another Chronophoto with some interesting pictures in there. A whole range. We had one from 1903 and one from 2020 and a couple in the 70s, and we had a whole range of pictures there, so very interesting. Let me know what clues I missed that I should have seen and what clues I saw that you were surprised about. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Part of a water system that flows from right here at Lake Okeechobee in central Florida out to the Gulf of Mexico. The name Okeechobee. Okay, so not Africa, but Northeast. Okay, so we're in the Middle East then probably. Because it is pretty warm. Oh, no, it's not because the A is at the end. It's gonna be extra. Oh, and oxide, we would have had the X from oxide.